Hello, and welcome to Orion Outreach, where we introduce you to some amazing organizations right here in our community and the things that they are doing to make it such a great place to live. Today, we are talking with the Lake Orion Fireworks Association and about our dueling fireworks and all the things that they have coming up. I have Carl from the Fireworks Association and Matt here today, so thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about how the Fireworks Association actually started and kind of how long has this fireworks thing been going on in Lake Orion?
Well, it started well before our time. Back years and years ago, my understanding is that they used to just let off flares on fireworks night. And then some local people, one guy was able to buy a lot of good fireworks and he'd send them off, and then his neighbors would say, those are great, can we donate to you? And it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And finally, there was an association formed, said, hey, this is really a great thing, you know, and the people want to donate, let's form an organization. So my understanding is that organization, Lake Orion Fireworks Association, was incorporated like in 1982.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And I got involved probably 20 years ago now. Nick Christie, who had Christie's Bar and Grill, he was my neighbor on Lake Orion, and one year, he had been doing it for years, he just put up a big tent and had a fundraiser, and he had a couple other people would go to the car dealers or whoever, and the same thing, donate, nothing official. So one year he said, Carl, I can't do it anymore. He said, it's taken away from my business, my time, and everything else. And I said, well, who's going to do it? He said, you. I said, me? Anyway, I said, all right, I'll try it. Well, that's been 20 years ago.
And now look at it. We'll get there. We'll get to the big show.
We've had some great people, you know, in our organization, volunteers. We're only volunteers. Nobody gets paid.
Yeah.
And so we have some volunteers that have been with us for a number of years, and every year, every few years, we get new blood. And but we're a small organization. We're only like 5 or 6 people, the group. You know, we were incorporated, and we became a 501c3 nonprofit in like 1992. And since that time, we've been a nonprofit, and people can donate, but they have to go to their tax consultant to see if it's deductible.
Sure.
But yeah, we've been official for quite a while.
Well, good. So you got a full week coming up here at the end of June. So let's get to all that because we have a lot to talk about.
Want to mention one more thing to our people though that are watching is it was a real honor that our dueling fireworks were rated number 14th in the country.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So 14th in the country.
In the country.
In the country. And where do they stand in Michigan?
Michigan, we've been told, forget the Detroit, you know, that's a huge event.
Yeah.
That we're number 2 in the state in funds that we raise for our dueling fireworks show.
And you and I were talking a little bit earlier about the dueling fireworks, which we're going to get to, but in that planning, how does all of that take place? What does it look like when you decide how are we gonna lay these fireworks, the show out?
Well, it started out that you know, the fireworks, when we came off of land onto the barges or chute platforms, if you want to call them that, and then computers came in. I mean, it became a lot safer than when we were shooting them off at the beach on not Pelton's Point, but at Greens Park, sticking them in the sand and running by them with flares to light them. And that's long ago, and thank God they're safe now. But you know, the point is that it's all come about over a period of years. And we used to then, once we had the barges out, we'd start them at Greens Park, and then people on the other side of the lake said, why don't you move the barge over here since it floats? So we put it on the other side of the lake. Well, we start moving it around the lake for many years, and people would say, hey, you know, why not? Why are you moving it? I want it in my front yard again, you know. So I came up with the idea. I said, dueling fireworks. We'll have a platform on the west side of the lake. We'll have a platform on the east side of the lake so the people on land can see it, and the people who are on the other side of the lake can see it. Since that time, we have had no complaints.
And this is the 3rd year correct, of the dueling fireworks, or will this be the fourth year?
Fourth year.
Fourth year. And does anybody else in the state do the
No,
dueling?
there's no other
Or the
dueling
other one?
fireworks in the whole state. None.
Little Lake Orion has got the dueling fireworks.
Yep.
So let's talk about the exciting week. June 24th. It's going to kick off with a brunch at the Lake Orion Boat Club.
Right.
And what does that fundraiser look like for you?
Looks good. We usually feed around 400 people. A lot of them come in through our shuttle service, which we offer from the port building, which is across from McDonald's. They call it the Port Lighthouse building. And the shuttle leaves there by boat. We had some people sitting there waiting for the bus to come. And I said, wait a minute, it's on an island. But anyway, you got to walk around the front. Shuttles are coming and going all the time. Volunteers, no charge.
For the shuttle, no charge.
No charge.
But there is a ticketed price for the brunch.
Yeah, when you get to the boat club, it's a donation. We're asking $15 for adults, and I think it's $12 for older kids, and of course the little kids are free.
And for that $15,
Oh, it's
what do we
huge.
get?
Oh yeah, I mean we have omelets of your choice. We have like 3 cooks. You know, you can pick out any kind of omelet you have. We can make it. We have you know, eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes. I mean, we got everything you can imagine. Fruit.
For brunch.
Brunch, a brunch, yeah.
And during the week, we've got a 50-50 going on, right? Now, is this the first year of this big 50-50?
Yes.
All right, so there's some large prizes that you could possibly win. First place is $10,000,
Right.
and second's $5,000, and then $2,500. So $20,000 total.
Yeah. 10, 5, 2.5, 2.5.
And
yeah.
how much are tickets, and where can we get these tickets?
Tickets are $10, and they're available at 5 different restaurants in Lake Orion, starting with Lockhart's downtown, the Fork and Pint downtown, CJ's downtown Lake Orion. We have Old Detroit on Lapeer Road, and then Old Detroit has another location on Baldwin. So there's 5 places to get them, and then we will be selling them.
Okay.
Flair Night, which Matt will talk about, and even the night of the fireworks, because the drawing will be at 11 o'clock at night after the fireworks are over.
Unless they sell out, right?
Correct.
unless the 4,000 sell out. The tickets,
We're still going to
right?
have the drawing
Still
there,
gonna do it.
though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll still have the drawing that night.
So $10,000 is up for a win.
Yeah.
And that bumps us then to Flair Night, Matt. So Flair Night is another fundraiser.
Yes, Flair Night is going to be Friday, June 29th, and we have tickets for sale for $25 for that event. As well as Carl mentioned, we will have the 50-50 tickets available at that event. That's going to be a little bit more laid back, but we will have a tent set up already. Will be tables. We do encourage people to bring chairs to sit or picnic blankets. And that will be a BYOB event. But it should be a nice, relaxing evening out on the point and watch,
Gonna
Flair
have
Night,
entertainment
and
that
we'll have
night?
entertainment that night as well. So
And
there'll
it's
be
taking
some
place
music.
on Pelton's Point, correct?
Correct. And
Which is right there by Greens Park. If people don't know, it's a little hidden point that is a gem.
yes,
It is a gem.
beautiful.
And so Flair Night is Friday, and that brings us up to the big day Saturday. But before the dueling fireworks, let's talk about the other big fundraiser for you, which is Earth, Wind, Fireworks. Let's talk about that.
Earth, Wind, and Fireworks. It's the big firework event. It's the Flair Night and the night of the fireworks, and that's going to be again party out on Pelton's Point.
Okay.
We're going to have the tent set up. We're going to have a DJ out there for entertainment as well, and we'll have numerous local restaurants on site that included in your ticket price, which is $50. That includes your beer, wine, soft drinks, as well as any of the food vendors that will be on site. And we should have about 5 to 10 vendors on site.
And is there a shuttle on Saturday night for that event?
Both Friday for Flair Night and Saturday for the fireworks night, dueling fireworks. We will have a shuttle transporting to and from after the event, before the event from Jacobson's Florist.
And for both the Friday and Saturday night events, where are tickets available? Can they buy them online, or are they available at restaurants? Or if I wanted to buy a ticket, where can I go?
Sure. We got on Eventbrite website.com. We do have, you can search dueling fireworks. We have tickets available on that. We're going to have tickets available through some of the restaurants as well if need be. And then we're going to go ahead and have them individually if that we can sell as well.
Yeah, our website, main website is lakeorionfireworks.org.
Okay.
And you can see a lot of the information on there. And then it takes you to, when you hit events, doesn't it take you to what's going on? You can buy your tickets right there?
Correct.
Okay.
And what time then does the big finale, the dueling fireworks, what time does that normally kick off?
Well, the beginning of the event is at dark, which is normally around 10 o'clock. But I got a big surprise for them at the end this year, which I'm not going to tell you about.
Okay, you
It's
got
very
to
special.
come to the show
Got to come to show, see it.
to
Yeah,
see it.
Yeah.
All right.
The grand finale will be very special.
All right.
One of a kind again.
Okay. Well, then I'll be there, so I don't have to worry. I'll see it. But
You going to be working with us?
no, I'm going to be watching it from somebody else's. But I will be there for sure to see it.
Great.
Congratulations on the dueling fireworks.
Thank you.
It's quite an event for people that haven't seen it, and we're truly lucky in Lake Orion to have it.
Well, Lake Orion, for a small burb, let's face facts, we're number one in a lot of things.
We are.
I mean, to be number 14th in the country in fireworks, come on, you know. Somebody said Lake Orion, who? You know.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other things that we're number one in, and I can't name them all. You may know them better than I do, but it's just a surprise. I think it's because the people here enjoy living where it's a vacation, and they want to make sure it stays that way.
Yep.
We got great people, great town, and all the support from the people and the local
Yeah.
businesses through the years. Of course, was very much appreciated. Couldn't do it without them, and all the proceeds go towards paying for these fireworks.
Yeah, we should mention again, okay, that all the proceeds that come in are from individual donations, our fundraisers, businesses.
Yeah.
We take no money from any of the governments, because you saw what happened in Pontiac. Once things get a little tough, what goes? The fireworks. So we didn't want
So
to get
it's
involved.
supported by local residents and local businesses.
Correct.
So it really is
And our fundraisers.
It really is our fireworks show.
It's our show.
It's our
I always
show.
tell everybody, it's your show.
Yeah.
Donate.
Yeah. And get involved, right? Volunteers?
involved.
You need
Oh,
volunteers?
we need volunteers all the time, yeah.
Okay, so you're still looking for volunteers then
Yes.
for Flair Night and for Earth, Wind, and Fireworks?
And the brunch.
And the brunch. Okay,
yeah.
so is that available online also for people to get
Says
involved?
volunteer, click here.
Okay,
And they can sign up and we'll put them to work, right?
We will.
all right.
Lot to do.
Well, congratulations, and we're going to look forward to the big show.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Yeah. If you would like more information about the Lake Orion Fireworks, please visit the Lake Orion Fireworks Association.org. We'll see you next time.